one of the biggest revelations that I had was that feeling of being unwanted or unloved, or they didn't want to be around me. I felt so discarded. I obviously felt like that, but I hadn't figured out that that's what I had been feeling until ages after he left. I think it's because I went straight into survival mode because I had to give birth. I then had a newborn and a 2-year-old at home. There was lots of things that I obviously felt at that time, but in terms of unpacking what had happened to me completely, I guess I chose not to deal with it then. I just went straight into coping and survival mode for the girls. And for me, like, that's how I came to survive it. And it wasn't until ages later that I was able to put those two facts together in my mind, that I knew he didn't want to be around me. I knew he didn't want to talk to me, have conversations, enjoy my company, like have a nice time at all. But I had disappeared so much and made myself so small that all I was focusing on was that's how he felt, like he didn't want to be around me. I hadn't even managed to put together the complete critical thought that that meant I felt unwanted, unloved and discarded. I had been putting his feelings and his considerations above my own for so long by that point. It probably wasn't until I had been triggered by it years later that I realised, oh, it's because I felt so unloved. Like, that's why this, that or the other has upset me, or that's why I suddenly feel like I'm being chased by a lion and actually everything's fine. Because I hadn't realised that someone just wanting to be around you is a very bare minimum requirement, because we were happy before and it slowly slipped into not that. And then recognising that that's how I was feeling was a massive step for me, a really big step. It just confirmed I wasn't completely crazy and unravelling for nothing. Well, I didn't really unravel, I didn't have the time, but you know what I mean. I wish that no one else knew that feeling, but sadly I think a lot of people do, of them not wanting to be around you. But then you watch them around other people and they are super charismatic, chatty, friendly, helpful, kind, considerate, but you don't get that same treatment. You don't get that. You don't deserve that. You don't even get eye contact. You get a horrible, angry person that's full of rage in their whole body and you don't know why. You don't know what you've done, what your innocent child could have done to make someone embody pure disdain around you until they can get out of the room, and then you don't have to be around it. And then as soon as you're around other people, that completely dissipates. More people, mostly women that I've heard of, have felt that than I would like. If you haven't ever felt that feeling, I'm so jealous of you.